It's time for another update on the weather conditions across our area. We have crews throughout the Midlands working to keep you safe, covering down trees and power lines and even the potential for slick roads overnight. We're going to start, though, with meteorologist Daniel Bonds, who's been tracking this system all day. Daniel.
Right, Darcy. We've been watching this one basically all week, but we've been following it very closely today. Now, the good news is across at least most of the Midlands, the winter weather advisories have been allowed to expire, but we still do have the ice storm warning for the northern half of the Midlands. That does include Newberry, Fairfield, and Kershaw counties, and that's going to continue until early Monday morning. So right now, those are the only areas under any kind of wintry weather advisories, at least at this point. Here's our satellite radar composite of the last several hours. You notice the rain that's moved through the area, the freezing rain, especially in the northern half of the Midlands. Got a little break in the activity for most of the area, but you notice out towards the west, there's some light rain that may be crossing the Savannah River later. That may bring in another small chance for a little bit of shower activity, but as of right now, very quiet. We did have a little bit of mixed precipitation up towards Newberry and Fairfield counties over there near Lake Monticello. It looks like that is kind of winding down as well. Temperature is still pretty cold in the northern half of the Midlands. It's 32 degrees in Winsboro, but you look towards our south, it is a little bit warmer for you guys in Orangeburg, checking in at 45 degrees, still upper 30s in Lexington and Columbia. So for the most part, we're above freezing for the majority of the Midlands as of 3 o'clock. Obviously, that's good news, but still freezing in Winsboro. Other good news, those winds are not as strong as they were earlier in the day. Those winds have decreased in strength. 3 miles per hour in Columbia, calm basically in Sumter right now, and 4 miles per hour in Lexington. So that's excellent news there. Those winds have calmed down a touch, but it is still pretty cold outside, and it looks like that's going to be the trend into tonight as well. Right, Corey?
That's really the thing as you go into the overnight, the chance of below freezing temperatures again. And that's where we could run into some issues with travel to start off your Monday morning. Black ice being expected overnight, mainly north and west of I-20, but here around the 20 corridor could see some patchy black ice issues to start off your Monday morning. So let's talk about what to expect. Daniel mentioned we're sitting above freezing in most communities so far this afternoon. In fact, we're sitting at 39 in Columbia with cloudy skies, but there is some sunshine working into the southern Midlands, so that should help dry us out a little bit as we go throughout the rest of the afternoon. But overnight, temperatures expected to fall. So anything that's on the ground that's liquid, or even the sleet snow mix that we saw in some of the very northern portions of Newberry County, well, that could refreeze overnight. So walking you through what we can expect, most of the precipitation is done for today, but we can't rule out some lighter precipitation, maybe even a couple flurries as we go towards around 7 to 9 p.m. tonight. You'll see that working through our northwestern counties right around 7 p.m. So something we'll watch for there, but notice temperatures already getting below freezing around 7 p.m. in Newberry and Winsboro, and that's where the black ice start will be the biggest as you go into the overnight. By about 11 o'clock, most of the viewing area getting pretty chilly with temperatures right around freezing, upper 20s expected as you head north of I-20 corridor. And then as you get up in the morning, well, skies will start to clear out. We're going to be windy as well. The wind chills in the morning will easily be into the upper to middle 20s to start off the day. So a very cold start to your Monday. As we do go towards the afternoon, though, we warm up, and so that black ice concern should go away as we head towards the midday to afternoon hours. As we warm up, you can see 34 in Winsboro, 36 in Lexington, 39 in Orangeburg right around 11 a.m. And we get into the lower to middle 40s as we head into the afternoon. Overall, a pretty chilly day here across the Midlands. But overall, the impacts of this system should be gone by that point outside of any power outages that we saw today. Those should take a little time to probably be restored as we go throughout the next few days. Let's talk about the black ice, though. What is it? Well, it's a thin layer of ice. It's whenever we get that liquid precipitation on the ground, as long as it's there and our temperatures get at or below freezing like we're expecting tonight, could cause some issues on the roadway, make them slippery. Can't really see the ice either. So that's really the biggest concern with that as you head overnight. Mainly Newberry, Fairfield counties, northern Kershaw are probably where we're going to have the most widespread hazardous road conditions tonight. So just keep that in mind if you do have to head out early in the morning. There might be some slippery spots. Now take a look at the 5-day forecast. Tomorrow we're going to be on the breezy side, 44 degrees, so on the cooler side, but we're starting to warm up as you head towards the middle of the week. pretty seasonable for this time of year, lower to even upper 50s as we head towards the middle of the week. But some changes in the forecast. We have to talk about it. Some of the coldest air we've seen so far this season, pushing in towards the end of the week. I think maybe another chance of wintry weather as you head towards the end of the week. Of course, we're going to talk more about that in our shows coming up tonight, so you can always tune in. Back to you, Darcy.